đạn mà xó đạn mà luôn tới chui
นั่นnữa
đăng này nè
Khayam na.
Chine Smart Seattle
ồ ý chẳng vậy không ai
Khmai. Nakhain tene. Ote.
Mừng tay Nick Anh Nick gì
Khayam man tang da hai. Prao Khayam ne ye man.
How many fingers you see?
4. The thumb, distinguished by only 2 phalanges bones, is technically not considered a finger.
Okay, know what day it is?
Tuesday, September 14th, 9:13. 22 seconds.
Who are you? What's your name?
I don't know.
I figured shipwrecked, or maybe I fell off a catamaran and hit my head. Somehow washed up on a deserted island.
I need to report a missing person.
Filled out a form 3021-B.
I'm the missing person.
Come again, honey.
I don't remember who I am.
If only I was so lucky.
Better yet, maybe I was skinny dipping with my best girl, got caught up in a tsunami.
Hey, buddy! Hey! You know the way to Westlake Center?
Go straight 0.3 miles, turning right on Pike, heading south-southwest for 0.2 miles. Veer left at mile marker 29, 2-hour parking on the east side of the Last Point Viaduct.
Yeah, thanks.
Did I mention that I know everything? From the exact ingredients in a box of Apple Jacks to the mating rituals of a Quaggas zebra, and everything in between.
Seattle Public Library will be closing in 1 hour.
Hi there. I was just wondering.
Ask me a question.
Hey.
It's an experiment.
Okay. What's your name?
Not that one, something else.
Look, I'm really quite busy.
Yeah, I'm looking for some book. It's called The Golden Pantheon.
Golden Pantheon. Essentials of Incan Pottery, copyright 1963, R.E. Reynolds, Dewey Decimal 615.9-DC21. Your guess is as good as mine.
What's the population of Morocco?
30,645,305. If you like, I can break it down demographically.
Okay. How many M&M's coming up?
Plain 60, peanut 25.
Come on.
Come on. 4 questions.
What's the tallest mountain in the world?
Mauna Kea, Hawaii.
No, Everest.
Mauna Kea rises 33,480 feet from the base of the ocean. Beats Everest by a mile.
First line of Macbeth.
When shall we 3 meet again? In thunder, lightning, or in rain? When the hurly-burly's done and the battle's lost and won. Sorry, that was 2 lines.
0001001 001 001
original binary code for MS-DOS. When was Picasso's blue period?
1901 to 1903.
Do the phone book again.
White or yellow?
What is the capital of Zimbabwe?
Harare.
What was Gilligan's first name?
Willie.
How tall is the Statue of Liberty?
151 feet, 403 steps to be exact.
How many bones in the human body?
206.
How many dimples in a golf ball?
336.
When will I die?
No closer to that answer than I am to knowing if little green men are walking around Pluto right now. Cure for cancer? What are you gonna have for lunch tomorrow? Beats me. Guess I'm not psychic. So, what am I? Escaped mental patient? Alien that sees in black and white? Government lobotomy experiment? What else was I to think? For a guy who had all the answers, I didn't have the ones that mattered the most. $413. Trifecta. All of it.
All of it? You wouldn't want to break the bank.
9 payphones, 6 vending machines, 2 fountains.
The coefficient of B multiplied by the ratio of each horse's statistical odds derives a quotient equal to absolute probability. Got that?
They're at the gate. And they're on.
50, 152.
913. 486. Oh, yeah. In my sleep, baby.
But alas, there's only one sure thing in this life. The fact that there are no sure things.
421. Please. Kindly.
$800, $900, $1,000, $12,000.
Hope I didn't break the bank.
Here's one for you. Am I an Omani kind of guy? Plaids or solids? Belt or suspenders? Good question. On second thought, fashion sense? Work in progress.
Next, please.
There are 342,204 inactive Social Security numbers allocated to dead or missing persons. So I had my pick of names.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mr. Doe, is it? Understand you want to open an account? Dabble in the stock market?
I'd like to purchase 3,000 futures options of Poseska Banka at a strike price of 257 kuna before the Zagreb Croatian Exchange opens in 16 minutes.
Okay, and you pulled that out of what crystal ball?
No crystal ball. I can't see into the future. I merely have a sudden understanding of bauxite mining price fluctuations along the Dalmatian coast, coupled with a keen awareness of Indonesian trade restrictions. 15 minutes.
Now, a high-performance race car doesn't exactly operate like a family minivan. You, sure you can handle a test drive?
Let's find out, shall we?
Accelerate into turns, trailer brake to the apex, draw the inside line correct, exit throttle oversteer.
Where did you learn to drive like that?
It became apparent that my knowledge wasn't really confined to the space between my ears. If I could know it, I could do it. At least with a little practice.
What for you? Polish, spicy?
Don't know if I like spicy or mustard or relish or any of it.
Hi. One spicy, no onions, one Polish with pickles. Lots of pickles.
$3.
Thank you.
Which for you?
I don't know things that I'm supposed to know, but I do know things that I'm not supposed to know.
It's one thing to know the notes. It's another to feel them. Like they know you. Like something from before. Piercing through. A memory. The beginning. A place to start. My Funny Valentine by Rodgers and Hart. Had I played it in a high school piano recital? Something I danced to at a college formal? No idea.
And who we got here?
I'm nobody.
Well, nobody, you sure can bang those ivories. You wouldn't be looking for a gig, would you? My last guy left me high and dry. My piano's mighty lonely. Name's Digger. Don't ask.
Name's John. Don't ask.
Cool.
Now, I hope it's not too modern for your taste.
My taste is all pretty modern.
What is it that you do, Mr. Doe?
I recreate a lot. Drive cars, windsurf, play a little piano.
Sorry.
I run a privately funded think tank. This furniture.
All demos. We'll just move it all out, make room for your own furnishings.
No, I'll take them. And the loft, too.
Although I kept most of my secrets to myself, suppose the idea was to put some roots in the ground, to begin a life.
Called this event that changed world history inevitable yet completely unforeseen.
What is the French Revolution?
Jeff.
What is the French Revolution?
You are right, Jeff. 2 more clues.
Well documented for 1200, please.
This empress's decree annexing the Crimea was issued on April 8,
Who is Catherine the Great?
1783. Jeff.
Who is Catherine the Great?
We interrupt this program for a special report.
A teacher has confirmed that 6-year-old Jenny Nichols was in fact kidnapped. Apparently she went missing during the morning gym class. Her mother arrived here earlier in the day, needless to say quite upset, and was briefed by authorities on the status of the investigation. If anyone has any information relating to her
Digger,
disappearance,
I'm here.
police have
No,
set
I'm
up a
late.
24-hour hotline. We currently have no further information, but
What do you think of my art school homework?
throughout the day on this
The sunset from the sun's point of view.
Jim, back to you in the studio.
Police and school authorities are still searching the
Didn't your mama teach you go blind doing that?
I could see her. Her colors. What does it mean?
It is a color TV, Einstein.
No. There's something about that girl. Abducted.
Poor kid. Seems like they all end up on a milk carton.
There had to be a significance to it. I'm colorblind. That little girl, I mean, was she a piece of the puzzle, a part of my past, trying to bang me on the head? What if I was a teacher? She was a student of mine. A neighbor.
God help me. What if she was my daughter?
Kelly, easy, hon. No, Randy's on his way. He's twice the coach I am anyway. Well, they'll get over it. Hello?
You in charge of the Jenny Nichols kidnapping?
Maybe. Who are you?
The guy's gonna help you find her.
Look, I don't have time for this unless
I
you
need
got
to see
some
the
kind of
case file.
specific
Who is she?
information.
Her parents.
Look, why do I get all the nutbags? Thanks for stopping by.
That rape and killing on Beacon last week, paper said not much to go on. Wild guess. You're looking for a homeless guy about 6.5 feet tall, walks with a limp. Footprints in the photograph indicate long stride, with a favoring of the right foot. The strange crisscrossing tracks are from wheels. Shopping cart.
You some kind of clairvoyant or something?
Something.
Jenny Nichols, first grader. Went to the bathroom during gym class. Never made it back to the kickball game. That was 5 hours ago. Swear to God, nowadays you can't even let your kids out of the backyard without a leash.
Other exits? Windows?
Nah, locker room. Wall-to-wall bricks. Black and whites were called to the crime scene an hour later, tore it apart.
Doesn't add up. She's alive. But there's not much time.
The more bizarre a thing looks, the simpler the explanation. What? Simple reason why nobody saw her come out. Because she didn't.
Excuse me, but unless she shapeshifted into a bar of soap, I think you're a little off course here. Look, I'm telling you, we scoured this place upside down.
What about inside out? This building's been renovated.
Yeah, well, so's my kitchen a dozen times thanks to the missus. Big deal.
Original floor's vinyl composition phased down in the early 60s. They built right over it. Buildings this size used oil-burning furnaces before 1964. I'd say McLeod Heatmax 320. 1960 King County building codes mandated a vent-to-wall clearance of 48 inches.
Yeah, well, I'll pass that on to my contractor. Where you going with this?
Well, I'd say the exhaust shaft would have run from here, 3, 4, to here.
Yeah, right. We didn't think of looking in the electrical closet. Suspect on the run.
If this guy's so brilliant, why don't we give him his own badge? In fact, why don't we give him your badge?
Hey, easy, boss. If it wasn't for him, we wouldn't have found the guy in the first place.
Found the guy and then lost the guy. Frank, I'm not crazy about going from shooting spitballs with you on stakeout to being your hall pass monitor. But here we are. I can't be cute my first week in. I mean, come on. John Doe drops from the sky, delivers this girl right into your lap, and then, conveniently enough, is the only person to catch a glimpse of the getaway car? 2 and 2 don't make 5.
Token.
They tell me that you were the one that found her, but they wouldn't say it. Oh, God. Was she okay? Was she hurt?
It was dark.
Have we met before?
I don't think so. Bigwig was just about to escape General Woundwort, but Woundwort was very suspicious.
Watership down.
You know what? Every night before bed, we read a chapter. 13 more chapters to go. She's all I have. I lost my husband 2 years ago, and I just don't know if I can get through this.
Know what? Bigwig escapes.
That little girl, lost, alone. I could relate. Where did I come from? Satellite photos indicate it was a clear day, no unusual meteorological occurrences. No distress calls logged by the Coast Guard, no UFO sightings, no loved ones reporting a missing person that fit my description. No nothing. An Egyptian hieroglyph from 29 BC shows slight similarities, and a defunct Asian publishing house's logo bears a resemblance. Is it a birthmark? Some kind of branding? Suppose I am a Circle K cow, looking for my ranch. But maybe that missing girl could help show me the way. You know, there's more than 1,300 variations of coin tokens in the US alone. True, laundromats, arcades, bathroom stalls. HK stands for Hildebrand Keeler, manufacturer out of Cleveland. They only produce one coin that weighs 9.62 grams, and it's for washing machines, specifically the Denmore 2400 commercial series used in hotels and motels.
I was wondering about your laundry facilities. Odd question. What kind of washer do you have? Should be on the inside of the door. Little sticker with the model number. Does it take a circular token? Square.
It's green. Says HK on it. Size of a quarter.
It is. You sure? 2400? Great. That's great.
Yeah, it's one of ours, all right. HK. Hello, Kitty.
Any guess drive an old model Chevy Impala? Purple?
That's that big boat of a car, right? Yeah, I think I saw one parked outside Unit 12 yesterday. Old man Powell, he checked him out yesterday morning.
Medicinal.
Thank you.
Lady who lives across the street from Jenny's school reported a black van idling outside her house 2 days in a row.
What plates?
Run them now. Go fish. We got Max Klingman, 2 arrests. Lewd conduct involving a minor, outstanding warrant, sexual assault.
All right, let's go.
Swiss.
Find the girl. Clear here. Clear. Clear here. Clear.
Detective, it's all clear. There's no sign of the girl.
What the hell did he do with her?
Hayes.
Frank, it's Doe. I tracked our guy to a motel on the south end, uses an overseas electrical adapter and smokes a Pennzoil Lights.
Don't slow down. We already got him.
What? That's impossible. I got a clerk who saw the Impala.
Oh, come on. Do you know how many 1970 purple Impalas there are in this town?
157.
Forget I asked. Listen, you're way out of your league. The perp came out of his hole firing rounds. He's dead.
You find the girl?
No. Not yet.
Then you're not going to. Because you got the wrong guy.
Exhibit A, Motel Sink Gunk. Epoxy 5, hydroxy 4, methyl, mupirocin calcium cream. Topical antibiotic for skin abrasions. Impetigo. Some foreign guy in a hotel room with a skin condition. What's that got to do with the random little girl? Unless she's not random.
Ding dong! Benefits of me on opening shift. You get coffee. Oh, son of a Baptist. You won the lottery or something? Hey, the kitchen sink's clogged downstairs. Hey, you got any Drano?
Use yogurt. Bacteria eats the clog.
Oh, okay, Mr. Science. So, Digger tells me you're like a real live PI now. Hey, what's in here?
No. You mind?
Touchy, touchy.
Well.
Whoa, Federal Court Archives? Something tells me that doesn't come with Windows.
I reverse encrypted their firewall with a pseudo IP and deconstructed their telnet with a viral protocol.
You're starting to frighten me.
Jenny Nichols' father had a warrant out for his arrest, embezzlement, 2 weeks before he died.
Oh, what's the paint by numbers?
Suspect. Clerk at a motel gave me the description.
Oh, well, your use of spatial symmetry is nice, but the depiction of shadow could use some work. So I'll give you props. Whoa, and we have a winner.
Do you have any news?
No, I just came to talk.
Sorry about the mess. We were supposed to be moving day after tomorrow. Believe it or not, this is an anteater. She never wanted a dog, just an anteater. Emerald Cove. Place where princesses go to fly. Story her father told her before
Your husband, what did he do for a living?
He was an insurance investigator.
Probably knew a thing about building codes, structural designs.
I really don't know.
Was he close to Jenny?
She was his everything.
How did he die? Please, bear with me.
It was a car accident. Ran into a telephone pole, an explosion.
Mrs. Nichols, I know he was about to be indicted for stealing funds from his employers.
He was a decent man. He borrowed money and got in over his head. Cars, this house. Finally, I summoned the courage to leave this all behind, but now this just never ends.
Maybe it hasn't ended because he didn't die. Clerk in a motel room said this man stayed in one of his rooms night before last.
It's not possible. He's dead.
You said...
I saw his body. I saw his body.
Are you sure it was his body?
You want to what?
Hold on, you think the dead father kidnapped his own kid?
He faked his death because he was facing prison, fled to Switzerland where he's been living for the last 2 years, and now he's come back to get his daughter.
Look, I don't know what you're trying to pull here, but this is not going to happen.
I'm not asking. Mrs. Nichols' authorization to exhume.
And here, and here. The outer perimeter of this man's bones shows long parallel streaks, evidence of a manganese buildup, compared to the spotty deposits of copper and zinc normally found.
Meaning what?
Mrs. Nichols, was your husband a vegetarian?
No.
Then this is not your husband.
Airports, train stations, customs on full alert. You get that sketch out to every badge between here and Oregon.
Well, what do you know? Meter maid found an Impala matching your description.
Hey! You! Nichols!
Go, you can still get it! Go! What are you doing? You saving me and baking a cake?
Sugar speeds up the clock.
So at some point, you and I are gonna have a nice long sit-down about who or what you really are.
It's your lateral circumflex femoral artery. Keep pressure on it, you'll be fine.
Just go! Go! Get out of here!
Cycle control. Tail rotor pedals. Collect this lever. There you go. Yeah. Hey. I'm flying. I'm flying. Oh God. I'm not flying. I'm not flying. I'm not flying. Come on, go. Up. Of course. You're not taking her to Switzerland.
Emerald Cove.
Suppose we haven't met under the best circumstances. Ava Nichols.
John.
How'd you find me? She's okay, you know. It's been a big adventure for her.
Does she know? You're dying?
No. How on earth could you?
I found traces of mucurus and calcium cream in your motel room. It didn't occur to me that you had cancer until I saw your hat in the boat.
My hat?
Clumps of hair. Course from a buildup of thangrenine. Dark perspiration stains from jaundice. Stage 3 chemotherapy. I presume inoperable. Have you any idea what you put your wife through? Ever consider knocking on your own front door? And what about your daughter? What kind of father
She thought I was dead. Don't you see? I had to. It was the only way so we could have this. What now?
I'm taking her back. Shame is that helicopter only has seats for two.
Daddy says you're the mystery man here to fly me home.
I guess I am the mystery man. Jenny, do you recognize me? I mean, do I look familiar to you? You see, there's something about the way I see you. I just...
Can I go home now?
Yeah.
Interdom tritanopia. Is that why I saw her in color? Just some random medical explanation? A spontaneous firing of the color cones within the optic nerves? Or is it something more? Something about me, my past? Something I've yet to understand?
So he was dead, then he was alive. Now he's dead again.
Chased him out to the rocks, he slipped, hit his head, went under. Fish food.
You sure that's how it went down?
Sure as I know my own name.
Well, Doc says you hadn't done what you did. I'd be fish food myself.
Fish wouldn't have you.
Hey, seriously. I'm sorry I doubted you.
Hey, buddy. It's our first day here. You know which way to the morgue?
I think it's down the end. Elevator. Did you know that 234,783 dogs are reported missing every year? Figure most find a new home somewhere else. Question is, after a while, do they remember being lost in the first place? What do you think? You got an opinion on the matter? No. Don't imagine you would. Well, it's been nice talking to you.
Polish or spicy?
Let's find out. I'll take spicy.
Spicy.
We used to stand together, you and me against the world. Time was standing still back then, for whatever that was worth.
Tommy!
In a way, I'm moving forward. In a way, I'm in reverse. And silence ain't that golden when you're running out of words.
Thank you.